Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Paul Browning. I'm a wildlife, macro and landscape, sometimes photographer from Surrey in England. This is the first episode of my new series where I'm going to be exposing and pushing some people I think have been doing some real hard work behind the scenes to do with wildlife and nature in England specifically. So this first episode is going to feature John from Surrey Hills Photography. John has been posting some amazing photos of some foxes in Surrey, which is quite close to me. So after a few weeks of messaging him and trying to get a date with him, I managed to get over there and meet up with John and do a film about his process and the location that he's photographing these foxes. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you give John some support. So he's gonna leave his Instagram at the end of this video with also some photos. He's a Canon shooter, so his photos are really beautiful. You get that lovely soft drop off behind the subject that only Canon seems to produce. So I hope you enjoy his photos. They're going to be at the end with all his settings, so watch it to the end to enjoy his photos, and also I'll leave all his links in the description below. This gives me another chance to give a shameless plug to my new merch. This is the Fox Design t-shirt. I've got loads of new wicked designs on my shop, so you can go through my website to the shop part and then you'll jump through to paulbrowningphotography.shop and that'll take you through to all these t-shirts design. They're 100% organic, they're absolutely beautiful, they fit perfectly. This is a large, so I'm 6'1", 6'1", pretty wide chest, so yeah, lovely fit. They're really nice. So I've tested a few of them, of the designs and the prints, and they're all absolutely amazing. So if you fancy a new t-shirt, or you know someone who loves wildlife and nature, they make a wicked present, and it obviously supports me and my work and my channel. So let's get into it. Let's get into the video. And before we do, if you know someone who you think I would love to meet and make a video like this for, or you know someone, because a lot of these people who work so hard in wildlife and nature, whether it's the photography, conservation and rescue, they're not usually at the forefront of social media because they're working so hard, and with wildlife we're all off the grid so much of the time. So if you know someone who you think I would love to meet and make a video like this and needs some promotion or would benefit from some help from me, I would love to do it. So drop me a message or leave a tag in the comments, and I'll get in touch with them, and hopefully I can build a nice set of videos of people like John who are doing work within the wildlife community. Let's get into it. Hope you enjoy this video. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy the spring. It's finally stopped raining in England, it feels like it's been raining for about, I don't know, since Christmas in England. It's finally stopped this week, and we're getting some insects out, and the flowers are coming out, and the foxes are coming out, which means fox cubs, and all the birds are starting to feed their chicks. So I feel like we're really getting into spring and summer. My next vlog video will be the Isle of Mull in Scotland. I'm off there next week, so probably the end of May I'll be dropping a wicked vlog style video. I missed my last trip and my vlog because I went to Switzerland and I hired a guide to take me up into the mountains to photograph the chamois, which are the kind of very skitty deer that live high up in the mountains, and I couldn't get within 200 meters of them, so I didn't have any good photos or video to share, so I scrapped the whole project. And I've just been kind of making plans and working through this rainy period in England. But at the end of May, I'm going to have an amazing vlog for you from the Isle of Mull in Scotland, which will be white-tailed eagles, otters, and all sorts of wildlife up in Scotland, as long as it doesn't rain. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give John some support, and I hope you enjoyed the footage and the photos of the red foxes in Surrey, and I'll catch you all soon. Thanks again. See you later. Bye bye.
Right, welcome to the Surrey Hills. This is a little local spot where I've been lucky enough to get permission from the landowner to photograph the foxes here. Now, she's been feeding these foxes for a good few years now, and I've been here for the last couple of years. They've got used to me, and there's about 6 different individuals that I can name, and we're going to take some photographs. So when I go and feed the foxes, the landowner prepares every day a little bowl of chub roll, dog food stuff with some brown bread. But when I come down here, I like to add a little bit extra. I chuck a little bit of dog food in there, maybe some sardines and some dog biscuits, just to give it that extra smell, to sort of cover my own smell, really. And put it out in about 2 different places and just sit and wait. So this is the first part where I normally start my session. There's normally about 3 foxes here that come out. Sometimes one of them's sitting in the field. She won't let me get too close. She probably stays about 30 yards away from me. And I'm about 25 metres away from the foxes here. They'll tolerate that. They won't let me get any closer. They know I'm here, so I'm going to lay down here. I've got my little camo net. It seems pointless really, they know I'm here, but I've done it from the very beginning, so I just don't like to change the way I set up. So I've got my Canon R5 with a 600mm lens on it. Sometimes I'll stick a 1.4 converter on it to get some real close-ups, but today I've only got the 600 on it because sometimes there's a couple of foxes and I like to get them both in shot. So once they've cleared the first feed station, I then move on to my second feed station, which is out in the field. Now the field gets really long in the summer, the grass gets really, really long. It's quite nice at the moment, but I've placed a big old log in the middle of the field. So when the grass does get long, I'm hoping that they'll sort of put their heads up and feed off of that log, so I'll get some nice shots there. So I've put the hide, we're about 45 metres. 45 minutes from the hide. 45 minutes from the hide. Yeah. I've set a hide up, which is this time it's about 45 metres from the log, and I'm hoping to get several animals come in, several foxes come into the area, hence my distance. I leave the hide here for probably about a week, just so they get used to it. So here's some of my photos that I've taken from these sessions. You can find me on Instagram, Surrey Hills Photography.